All right, so boom, check it out, y'all. So what we got today is a dessert, but it's with a little twist. 9 times out of 10, I'm willing to bet your grandma's probably wasn't making this, but it needs to be added into the rotation. All right, so we're gonna be making a strawberry crunch Tres Leches cake. All right, so you got the nostalgia of the strawberry crunch bar from back in the day. If you was born in the late 1900s like me, what, this tastes just like childhood. And then, of course, if you're familiar with a Tres Leches cake, you got that classic taste as well. When you put those together, it is crazy work. But without further ado, let's go ahead and hop off into it.
I do my thing in the kitchen. My name is Cord, I'm for the culture, and I'm here with a vision. We here to talk, chop it up. They say the odds are stacked against us. We ain't seen that bet. And the things we do in kitchens, y'all ain't seen that shit. Yes, Lord, let me talk. Listen, man, we here for a good time, not a long time. Matter of fact, we here for a great time. You now turned into Kitchen Culture Podcast.
All right, so first things first, we're gonna go ahead and make our cake. Now, if you wanna make this completely from scratch, go ahead, but we taking a little shortcut with this because it's enough going on already, you know what I mean? So get you a box of some yellow cake mix. It don't matter if it's Betty Crocker, Dunkin' Hines, great value. Just get some yellow cake mix. Follow the instructions on the back of the box. Crack in 3 eggs. So it say add a cup of water, but this is gonna be the one little, I guess, twist you can say. So we're gonna add in a cup of milk. So a cup is 8 ounces, and I'm just gonna do an 8 count. That's essentially gonna be 8 ounces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're gonna get us some vegetable oil. Add you about half a cup, so that's 4 ounces. All right, so it don't matter whether you use a hand mixer or a stand mixer. You know what I mean? You just want to get this mix for probably about 2-3 minutes, but you don't want to overmix it, all right? Now that we got our cake mix done, we're going to dice up some strawberries, all right? We're going to add that into the cake batter. You know what I mean? You want a little bit of strawberry in each bite. All right, so this is what our cake batter is going to look like once it's done, all right? Not overly mixed. You want to make sure everything well incorporated. So I'm going to go ahead and just add our strawberries into the bowl. Once you got your batter in, go ahead and spread it around. Just make sure it's... Okay, I know that ain't politically correct. I don't advise you do this, but lying say you ain't never licked the cake batter out the spoon. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna throw this in the oven at 350 for about 30 minutes. So for the cheesecake pudding part, right? So we're gonna do this. Get you some Vanilla Jello pudding mix. It don't gotta be Jello, you can use stove brand, it don't matter. We're gonna add a packet of that in there. So I know you might ask in the comments, look, why don't you just use a cheesecake pudding mix? To me, I don't really care for the taste that way. Making your own cheesecake flavor is gonna come out 10 times better anyway. So that's that. And we're gonna add in 2 cups of some cold milk, all right? All right, so go ahead and get the juice from a whole lemon. Add in some vanilla extract. All right, so then from here, we're just gonna whisk everything together. Now you're gonna have to use a little bit of elbow grease on this, all right? Or you can use a hand mixer, that's cool too. But I find it less time consuming to do it this way. Get your little forearm, shoulder workout in the midst too. So yeah, just give it about 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Okay, look, it's still liquidy right now. That's fine. Once it sets, it's gonna thicken up, all right? So I'll see y'all in about 2 minutes. Now, for all intents and purposes, this is Cool Whip right here. So just go ahead and add that on in. And then we're just gonna fold this in. Make sure you get out any lumps or anything like that. So you want this to be a really smooth pudding. All right, and then as that sets, that's gonna thicken up even more. Set this aside and let it thicken up. We're gonna work on the strawberry crunch. All right, so the strawberry crunch is real simple. So we're gonna get some golden Oreos, probably about a sleeve. A little bit of strawberry jello mix, all right? Add about a cup and a half of sugar. So at this point, if you want to add some more golden Oreos, add some more. But otherwise, that's ready. Add in a stick of some melted unsalted butter. All right, and you're just gonna stir this all in. Try to make sure every piece of this mixture has a little bit of butter on it. All right, so add this mixture onto a parchment paper lined baking sheet. Just make sure you get this spread out, you know what I'm saying? And what we're gonna do, real simple, just throw this in the oven at 350 for about 8 minutes. If you're rocking with the recipe, then I know you're gonna love this, all right? So this recipe is also in my newest cookbook, Kitchen Culture. All right, so we got 90 recipes. Y'all look at me, hey. All right, so we got anything that you could imagine, right? So we got Nashville hot chicken sandwiches. What else? Let me just crab boil ramen. You know, we got a whole snapper, just anything you could think of. So the link will be in the description box below. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get back to the recipe though, all right? So a good way to tell if your cake is done. So get you a toothpick, stick it down to the bottom. If it come out clean, it's through. Now for this cake, we're gonna just go ahead and slice a thin little part of the edges off, okay? Just do that on all the sides. Now we're just gonna go ahead and stab this thing on up, all right? Because we need some holes for the milk to seep through. Make sure you let it sit for about 15 to 20 minutes before you start poking it. All right, so the Tres Leches part, or the Tres Leches part, is just 3 milks. So we're gonna get us some evaporated milk. We're gonna add a whole can of that. Get you a can of some condensed milk. And then we're gonna add us a cup worth of some strawberry milk. This my own spin, okay? You ain't gotta do this. But we're gonna add a little woo-wop of some vanilla crown. Yeah, if you're giving this to kids, just use vanilla extract or leave it out. But honestly, you're not gonna really taste this that much. We're gonna combine all these together. It ain't gonna thicken up or nothing like that, but we just wanna make sure everything is well incorporated and combined. All right, so go ahead and add all of that milk mixture across this. The cake will soak all of this up by the time it's done. And we're gonna add that cheesecake pudding over the top. All right, we're gonna let this set and then work on our whipped cream. It's real simple. All right, so for our whipped cream, real simple. All right, so we're gonna get a pint of some heavy cream. You know, about 2 tablespoons of some powdered sugar. And need some vanilla extract or some vanilla crown. Up to you. I'm gonna do this by hand. So all you're gonna do is get your whisk and just do just like you see here. I'm gonna go ahead and whip everything together. Whipped cream is literally whipped heavy cream. So we're gonna whip this until the cream starts to stiffen up some and it forms peaks, all right? So you'll be doing this for about 3 minutes, I say. If your arm gets tired, just switch hands, you know what I'm saying? Or use an electric mixer. I ain't gonna lie to you, this is a little bit of an arm workout now, but yeah, I don't know how the ancestors used to do this back in the day, but what? So you see right here, it's starting to thicken up. That's what we want. You don't want to overmix this because then it'll become butter. All right. Whipped cream. Slice you up some strawberries real quick because we about to go ahead and build this cake. Okay. All right, so now we're just gonna go ahead and add some strawberries because we're gonna kind of make it a little layer. Oh, this cake gonna be so damn good, but it's gonna be fine. My bad, y'all. I don't know if you like, when you in the kitchen cooking, like I kind of talk myself through it, you know what I mean? I'm my own hype man. I sometimes act like I'm on a cooking show. All of that, but maybe that's just me, I don't know. All right, add that whipped cream mixture on top because this is essentially our frosting / icing. Spread this out evenly across the cake. Make sure you get every little piece covered. Add that strawberry crunch over the top. All right, once you got your strawberry crunch on, just go ahead and add the strawberries. Add as little or as much strawberries as you want. All right, so we're gonna cover this up, put this in the fridge for at least 2 to 3 hours. Overnight if you really want the best results. All right. Yeah. Oh, let's go. Oh, yes, Lord. That's one of them ones right now.
Yes, Lord, let me talk. You tuned into the Chef Cord in the kitchen. We here for a good time, not a long time. Matter of fact, we here for a great time. Yes, Lord, let me talk.